Sitting here at Ted Mann Concert Hall with PT's Young Artists in Residence, the Calidore Quartet. And there's something that you guys do, which, I mean, every ensemble has to do this, but I've just been noticing you guys do it so well all week long. And it's almost magic when this happens. It's just how four musicians start together, come in at the very same instant with the very same musical impulse, matching sound, blending beautifully, without anybody counting off, without a conductor saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Jeffrey Myers, how does this happen? You're the first violinist. You're giving the cue. Let's say the beginning of the Mendelssohn String Quartet No. 2, the Opus 13. How does this work?
Well, it's a long process that is starting to become more familiar for us. I mean, when a quartet first starts out, it's kind of a learning process. We kind of have to see how each other reacts to different things, and it's just become more natural for us. But we want to try to have as much of an organic start to the piece as possible, and if we're counting off, it kind of totally takes away from it. So we're all breathing together, and I initiate the cue, but if all four of us aren't breathing together, chances are it's not gonna happen.
So it's not just about the bows moving together, you're breathing together too.
Yeah, it's a full body sport.
So everybody's looking at you. You're the first violinist. So what do you do to bring everybody together?
I mean, we all need to make sure that we're in the right state of mind about what we want to portray in the opening, and then kind of think of the tempo that we want to have, and then kind of give that breath, that cue in that tempo, and also in the character. If I gave the tempo, like a sharp breath, we'd have a very much different sound at the beginning.
I'd love to see how this works with a couple of different kinds of cues and a couple of different entrances that you all have to make together. Why don't we start with one that's really gentle, like the beginning of the Opus 13 Quartet by Felix Mendelssohn. Beautiful. That's really sweet. And a very different kind of entrance might be the second movement of the String Quartet No. 4 by Paul Hindemith. You have to give a very different kind of cue, very different kind of energy. So let's see how that one works. I love that. And Jeff, I noticed something when you just started the Hindemith that I hadn't even noticed before. It's about the breath, it's about the body language, but it's also the face. The Hindemith, you make a very different kind of face when you're starting that piece.
Yeah.
It's very intense.
Yeah, I mean, we feel like our faces kind of, without trying to do any of this, it kind of reacts to the emotion of the music, and
yeah,
we don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. But
yeah, it's just a natural way of expressing the music. Your body gets into it and your face gets into it. If you're feeling it, you express it all kinds of different ways. Yeah, the Calidore String Quartet, Young Artists in Residence on PT.